That's following me. What does this do? Fruit, blood grass. Okay. Anything else over here? There's a chest up there. Let's go up here and see if we can get this chest. And we can. Honestly, not what I want. I don't care about Gaia fruit or blood grass. And that's everything in this area, so let's head back. I'm already back to full health on Birdo, which is great. Alright, so we're gonna head to the right here. As soon as I go down these stairs. That's a lich. That's a black tree that I can get. Nice. That actually is really nice. I just can't leave here. But that's okay, it's for Nolan's weapon anyways. I don't have Nolan with me. I'm liking the battle music of this area. This guy just knocked his own person out to do damage to me. And he's done. Give me the phylactery. You drop that, I'll be happy. And there it is. Alright, so I got all the phylactery. I got all the stuff I need for Nolan's weapon. Ooh, Blood of Blood, Tempting Fate. The far-seated orb contains something hair vision, half message. Or half vision, half message. Destra is standing before Varys. You cannot tempt fate this way, Varys. I will serve you no matter what his gift costs you. You wouldn't be serving me, he snaps. Destra, he says more softly. I never intended to fulfill the pact. My life had ended when I finally gave in to his temptations. In return, I was granted a second lifetime of rule, of power, of... Destra stops him. Yes, I know. They seem frozen together for a moment. How quickly will his gift fade? I can already feel his power leaving me. We should make preparations. Varys' hand twitches as if wanting to take Destra's. The vision fades. So, not only was she serving him, she was in love with him. This is a chronicle cube. With it, you can witness past events as visions, though someone else's eyes and even influence them. Let's inspect it. Chronicle cubes were created by ancient mages as a way of condensing several thousand tomes of information and memories in a single place. Normally, they are simple recordings, perhaps because of the location. This one actually allows you to influence past events. Well, let's peer into it. Once you start the vision, leaving means it will be lost, perhaps forever. There are no second chances. Your reward will be based on how well you're able to achieve your goals inside the vision. Do you wish to proceed? Sure. You close your eyes, and when you open them, suddenly you are in a different place, a different time, as in a different person. In the way you understand things and dreams without them being explained, you realize you are the lore master in the great mana halls. Green mana fire is spreading everywhere within the mana halls. Some cataclysmic event outside has begun to destroy the world outside. As lore master, it is your solemn duty to ensure as much information is preserved as possible. Judging by the rate of smoke filling in the area, you estimate you can explore 3 halls before leaving to evacuate. You are currently in the Great Hall. Antiquity, Kabbalism. Let's go with Adjudication, Antiquity, Kabbalism, or Lecture. Let's go with Antiquity. The majestic halls of antiquity looms over you. Here are all the records, history, the world is collected. You notice a room full of ruined tablets and another one full of scrolls. You have only time to enter one before fire claims them. Let's go with scrolls. Dusty scrolls are stored everywhere. There are so many useful bits of lore, it's hard to decide which ones to take. You decide the ones that contain stories of murder and betrayal are the most interesting, and take 3 of them. Let's go with adjudication. Yeah, here all is adjudication. Here, all matters relating to law and orders are stored. It is by far your least favorite branch of the Mana Halls, even though as Lore Master you're not supposed to have favorites. You see that there are 3 areas you can search for lore in. You feel the heat of the mana fire encroaching. You can go to the land title, storage, lower acolytes ruling, or magistrate rulings. Let's go with land title storage. The land title storage room in the halls of adjudication, if ever there were a physical representation of the concept of boredom. This is it. You scour the shelves and tables, find any useful, but none as usual. Adjudication was a gigantic waste of everyone's time. Oh shit. Let's go to the lecture halls. Lecture hall is the place where mages from all over the world come to spread their knowledge and condense it on others who don't know what they know. You pass the lecture in front of the hall and recently purchased it. It costs a fortune. As soon as it will be destroyed, you tell yourself this will be an opportunity for growth to be less attached to the material world. Instead of the lecture, you find some codex, 2 of which are worth carrying out. You hurriedly rush out of the great hall along with the acolytes. There are also fleeting. You stop them and hand them what you found. As you're about to leave, you turn around behind you and see the entire back wall of the great hall collapse, revealing the waste of the mana rifts outside. You step outside. As you step into the halls of Kabbalism, an uneasy feeling comes over you. You usually avoid eye contact with the zealots and extremists that come here, but the moderate ones are alright. You notice a room with collapsed pillar blocking the entry. You could slide under it and explore the room there. This room, there's also another doorway next to it that has no pillar blocking it. Go around the pillar. As you enter the pillarless room, you notice several important religions, tomes, and shelves. There are also a locked door to a room you've never seen. You have your lore master's key to open it. You hear an explosion, and no time is short. Let's open the locked door. You unlock the door, find an acolyte you remember as being not zealous. You are relieved, not so much that you saved someone, but that he won't annoy you on the way out. He helps you carry 3 pieces of lore out. You hurriedly rush out of the great hall along with some acolytes that are also fleeting. You stop them and hand them what you found. As you are about to leave, you turn around behind. Okay, sorry about that. Continue. As you and other survivors find safety outside, you stop to tally how much lore you found. You collected a great deal of lore, so much lore in fact that everyone starts cheering. Even your biggest opponent and critic warmed up a little and shook your hand. Well done, Lore Master, well done. This had to be one of the most exciting things that ever happened to a Lore Master. Suddenly you snap out of the vision and back to reality. It felt like a dream, as real as any dream feels, and you have no idea how much time has passed inside the Chronicle Cube. You find some items. You know what? That's cool. Still not what I want, though. And the armor I can't even use. Great! Armor is not even something I can use. And am I done with this? Yeah, I'm done with that. Okay. Oh, that was weird. Like, flipped all of a sudden for a second. I'm just seeing skeletons in here. I'm not seeing any kind of, like, vampires, which is kind of sad to me. Getting an okay amount of experience. I mean, it's not the greatest, but it's enough to, like, notice the bar going up, so there's that. Same level, but me going to get in those final weapons just made Monica and Berto do so much now. And once Gola gets hurt, she's gonna be just as good. Barcia orb contains something half vision, half message. Varus is leaning with both hands on the arms of an ornate throne, framed by towering red windows. They appear as common spikes, or crimson spikes against ageless black stone. Destra appears suddenly behind him. How do you feel? The hunger is consuming me, the gift fading. Varys responds in a slow, dry voice. I have sent the last of my acolytes away. Our strongholds make their last stand. My final powers must be used here to seal off the keep. I see. Destra takes a step back. I couldn't fathom a time where I'd see you like this. Her tone swings Varys around, one arm still braced on the throne. I don't fear for my life. I could easily give to control. Destra looks down. I don't care for this world, but I'll never see him free. The vision pulled back, bringing an ornate coffin into view with the lid resting on its side. It fades. Ow. My controller died. Give me a second. Oop. I don't know why my nose is so itchy tonight. It's like I'm fine all day, and then I start streaming and it starts going crazy. Oh, that's no longer used to me. Oh, I can push X here. Stone requires more power. Using one fuse crystal. Okay. This thing flipped around. That means I'm going up. Still a treasure chest here somewhere. There it is. Anything else I can do here? Nope. Alright, now I need to find my way to the next area, though. Because it looks like I'm done with this section. And there it is. And there's a shrine. The battle burst is filled. So I heard you were scared for... I was not scared, though... Uh... I don't know what the heck that kid was on. It was very strange. And I couldn't stop watching it. It was just so weird. And how you doing, Tater? How's it going? Farseer orbs, something half vision, half message. Destra is standing over a gold-laced coffin, far larger than most. Light pours through massive stained glass windows, bathing the room in a blood-red hue. Varys, she says, letting the words hanging in the air like dust. Her sadness is palpable. She places one hand on the edge of the sealed tomb, a few fingers curling. I must serve, but how? Whom? The light beyond the window suddenly turns a pale, sickly green as the vision twists and bends. The room around Destra melts away, great stones and pillars boiling white hot as they slack away. I will see power return to your form. An aura like black flame erupts around Destra as the vision abruptly fades. Nice! I will look at that clip later. And also fix my chat thing to where people can post links, because I thought I had it to where you could post at least post Twitch links. Hey, vampire! Nice! That is not a vampire, that is a mana devourer. We had to find some vampires later. But if you send it to me on Discord, I definitely would check that link out. And I'm happy you got your shiny Isq. Isq. I don't know how to pronounce it. Your shiny penguin. I need to get back to my shiny hunting. Okay. Let's break everything out. That's not down. We need blood. Let's close shot. Let's counter the spell. Let's use my lever. No, you're gonna use rain on the power. Nice. That did barely any damage. Oh, that's why I didn't do any damage. I think rain. No, no, no. Regardless, I need to use my there we go. So let's use this. I need wall shot here. I'm gonna use a couple here. Bloodgrist, ancient vampire fangs. I got 2 of them actually. Cool. I will go do that hunt after we finish this dungeon. Let's choose. Let's go ahead and use this one on her. And then we'll just use one of these on each. I'll have 19 of those. Cool. No, don't hit me. Alright, sheet of rolling, excuse me, Let me grab something to drink, hold on. A sheet of roiling green mana, liquid hot. Liquid hot? What? Oh, what kind of writing is that? Liquid hot. Okay, whatever. Tips off the edge of a great precipice. Massive stones covered in runes float weightless throughout, or through a void. Though there is no roof in this place, the sky cannot be seen. A wisp of smoke expands, swirling until it cuts a silhouette against the blazing horizon. Varys walks along a narrow path, coming from nowhere and headed to the same destination. He stops, one foot in front of the other. "Why am I summoned here?" he screams, but no echo returns. He continues on his way, hesitating occasionally, mouth twisted in question, screams, though no more sound can be heard. He appears to yell "no" and suddenly starts back, running endlessly towards an exit that won't appear. The vision fades. Okay. Well, Varys went mad, apparently. Is there anything? Oh, okay, I was afraid of that. Yeah, that's the way to the next area that I don't want to go to yet. Will I? Actually, this is just a teleport. Alright. Yep, looks like that's the only thing left to do. Oh, okay. Oh, wait, is there this? I don't think I remember. Hey, you were reload. Oh, fine. I really like that show. Reload. Not when I get a lightning strike in your house, stuff with your and around this world. Need an expert on no, I think it was on that hour. Let's try to go. Okay, not let's use them too. He's got you for the here. Oh! Did not kill the guy. That's interesting. I need kills. How do you yourself? Oh. I need to take him out. Quickly. Let's do that. No, crap! Alright, that's fine. I'm running another thing. I'm not happy if I can go here. Everything on this, I think everyone does, yeah, this was 5% health. Alright, where's that? I'm gonna use this time. Oh my god, we're gonna go. Just one guy still. Alright, there's Alright, as long as I take the next battle small, I should be fine. An image snaps to life. Varys stands at the edge of a round platform, framed with jagged, tooth-like stones. It hovers a lethal distance above an expansive ocean of mana, stretching to the horizon. He can be seen addressing the framed image of an enormous demon. "My power is enough to defeat my enemies. There must be another way," Varys says, almost meekly. Something resembling a laugh rolls like a glacier from the demon, threatening to flatten Varys. "Yet here you stand, again. Why waste my time if you intend to deny my gift once more?" Varys turns as if to leave, hesitating. "My enemies. They will still be driven from this island. Your gift will turn me into a bloodthirsty monster and eventually take my life. Would I not be a fool to accept?" Another heavy sound from the demon, this one like death. "Take your life? Fool!" Varys is abruptly cast forward by an invisible hand thrown from his feet. As he tumbles to a rest just shyly of the chamber's exit, the demon speaks again. "When we next meet, my gift will return your life. You shall see." The vision fades. Let's go touch this green rock. Let's see. A massive towering monolith stands before you. A room representing the word fortitude is engraved in the center. Gully or Caliberto may be strong enough to interact with the room. Have Gully touch the room with her gauntlets, or have Calberto touch the room with his massive robot hands? We're gonna have Gully do it. Gully uses her gauntlets to momentarily bind the rune to the rune. As she does so, it spins, releasing some mana shards. Gully chants an ancient battle hymn that buffs her allies, but as soon as she sings its words, they are forgotten. The binding becomes lost. Well, oops, wrong button. For the next 3 turns, I restore 5% of my max health, which is cool. I wonder what Berto would have done. So what's on? Let's see here. There we go. Varys. A thundering voice can be heard before an image forms. Varys! The empty voice repeats so loud it seems to be echoing from everywhere at once. A vast ocean of mana, molted with dark stones floating on cascading waves of electric energy, flash into view. The surface begins to swirl, sweeping the rune-carved boulders into the vortex. Each one flashes like lightning when it disappears into the maelstrom center. Varys! The voice echoes, now resonating like an audible earthquake, shaking supernaturally through the thick air. The whirlpool abruptly ceases as if it had never existed. The surface of the mana is peaceful for a moment, before exploding violently as if an entire mountain erupted from its surface in the span of an eye blink. A great demon, faceless, appears for one long heartbeat. Only I can save you. The vision fades. Let's go this way and take on more enemies. Maybe get to level 30. Probably not, but get close at least. What does this do? Price of ambition, hand of glory. The guild always taught that mana is gathered at the heart and released through the hands. That would make me, having lost my right arm in an experiment, a crippled mage. But other ways exist. A golem uses mana without a heart, showing my colleagues' lack of understanding. They follow their emotions, dismissing all they fear as unnatural. Mana is energy and can be channeled through anything. I just need to craft an arm that with golem technology and make it obey me. And I succeeded. I showed them the power of my new right hand, a heretic they declared me, but in their accusations I saw dread. Redeem. A Kickstarter lore master entry. He's a Kickstarter! Keck. Let's go, Golem! Or not Golem, or Gargoyle. That's cool. But the other thing do more damage than so if that's the case, then I won't really work with Spider. And I'll get the Gargoyle with a Cannon Blast, so that's not too bad. I mean, 20 times a lot, not too bad. Doesn't make it wrong. Okay, let's do execute. Actually, do I have something that will start bleeding percent? Start bleeding enemies, first not doing that. I could use Fireball actually. Let's do that. That'll be on that 9 damage base. I will 9 damage. I don't know what you I get over those Fireman. I do damage. I really need more around you to get enough for 30 damage. Okay, let's see. That's actually damage. Well shot. I really need less. I really think it's damage. I'll see you here. There we go. Come on, let's go over this way. Grab this stuff. Take on this archer and spider. Let's focus on the archer. Or the sniper. Whatever the heck he is. Focus on the one with the bow. Wait, that spider just ate my mana too. Like, I clearly had an overcharge on Monica, and that spider attacked and then just ate the mana. Such a dick. Alright, matter over mine, journal entry, June 12th. Out of nowhere, Palmer attacked me. While going through our supplies for more rations, I asked him if he had any in his pouch, but he abruptly drew his sword, fury in his eyes. I defended myself as best as I could, striking what felt like a small blow that sent a spattering of blood in the surrounding rocks. It still wasn't enough to bring him back to his senses. He ran off into the maze of slag, screaming cries of jealousy. I honestly have no earthly idea what he's going on about. This leads me another This lends me another problem. I am out of rations and Palmer ran off with what he has. I must find him and either bring him to his senses or, well, I just hope for the better. Gene, that kickstarted a lore mastery injury. Did not realize these guys had kickstarters back in this day. Age and day. Whoa, okay. Sure, we'll go this way. And then over here. It's been quite a while now since we entered and the only thing we found have been nothing but trouble. Palmer did seem like he found something as he called me over, but as I got closer, he presented me with empty stone plaques. I told him that they were interesting, but not of much importance. He became astonishingly annoyed and stormed off sharply. He had a look in his eye, like something was drawing him further in. Very odd. Palmer has never been his biting before. I generally don't understand some of the language that's used in these lore pieces sometimes. Like, I'll rephrase that. I don't recognize some of the writing that's used in the lore pieces. I understand what they mean and what they're trying to say, but... Oh, man! No! I hate these guys. Can you not do that anymore? I will just wait until you stop doing that. And then run it behind you. You're still doing it. Why are you still doing that? I did not mean to go up here. Well, I guess I'm just gonna take the damage no matter what I do. Alright, let's buff myself up defensively then. Okay. Let's focus on the... Alright, let's also burst. We're gonna focus on the sniper and then go after the Death Knight. I really don't like these guys. Like, they're always a pain in the ass to deal with. And they're not weak either. They usually do a crap ton of damage like that. Yeah. Alright, let's go ahead and use a healing wave. You're gonna do a burst again. What is that? There's this healing received by the oh my god. Okay, group cleansing blast. Okay, that definitely was the big dude that did that. Alright. Monica, let's get your wild shot going. Berto, let's do a mist here so we can get some overcharge going on everybody. So hopefully I can use less mana. That's fine. What I'm gonna do now, I'm just gonna throw up a guard. Reduce the amount of damage we're taking. Monica, you're gonna use an execute on this guy. Berto! I'm okay with you just going to use a gut punch here. That's fine. We are actually going to use your Reckoning here. On you. Berto, you're going to use a Cleanse. And Gully. And now you're going to use a Healing Wave on Gully. We're going to get ready to do another Execute. Yeah, I figured he'd knock out Gully. That's alright. We'll sacrifice Gully. Alright,